Today we're looking at the ancient Greek Olympics. Hello, welcome to the Daily Bellringer World History. Please don't forget to subscribe and take a look at the questions down in the description. Also, don't forget to check out dailybellringer.com where you'll find more resources that go with many of the Bellringer videos. The ancient Greek Olympics, held from 776 BC to 393 AD, were a celebration of physical excellence, Greek culture, and divine honor. These ancient games, which took place in the city of Olympia in western Greece every 4 years, became a cornerstone of Greek civilization. After the Romans came to control the region, the Olympics continued with even more competitors from all over the Roman Empire. The games originated as a celebration in honor of Zeus, the chief god of the Greek pantheon. However, exactly how the games actually started is still a mystery, as there are several legends and myths connected with the Olympics' origins. One story says it was begun by the Greek hero Heracles, or Hercules in Roman mythology, and was to commemorate his victory over the sinister giants. Other stories say it began with a chariot race between a mythological Greek king and his fiance's father. Many historians believe the Olympics began before 776 BC, but the Olympics of that year are the first that have archaeological evidence and documentation. Then, as now, athletics were at the heart of the Olympics, with various events showcasing the physical skill of ancient Greeks. The primary events included running, wrestling, boxing, and the pentathlon, which combined discus and javelin throwing, long jump, running, and wrestling. One very popular and violent event was the Pankration, which was a combination of boxing and wrestling. The only rule was you could not bite or attempt to gouge out the opponent's eyes. These competitions were not only tests of strength and skill, but also embodied the ideals of Greek virtues such as excellence, honor, and courage. One major difference between the ancient Olympics and today is that it was common practice for athletes to compete completely naked. In fact, the root word for the modern English words of gymnastics and gymnasium is the Greek adjective gymnos, which means lightly clothed or nude. Although many of the athletes competed in the nude, there was one event in which competitors were required to run a race while wearing armor for battle and carrying a heavy shield. In addition to the events mentioned earlier, there were also many equestrian events that tested the skill of competitors in driving chariots and riding on horseback. Participation in the ancient Greek Olympics was restricted to free-born Greek men, excluding women and slaves and non-Greeks. Competitors trained rigorously for several months leading up to the games, with the aim of achieving victory and eternal glory. Successful athletes were revered as heroes in their communities and often received rewards such as olive wreaths, statues, and financial incentives. One of the remarkable aspects of the ancient Greek Olympics was the Olympic Truce, a temporary halt of hostilities or fighting between warring city-states during the games. This truce allowed athletes, spectators, and officials to travel safely to Olympia without fear of conflict. Historians estimate that as many as 50,000 Greeks would travel from all over the region to attend the Olympic Games. Interestingly, the city of Olympia itself did not have adequate facilities to house that many people, so most of the spectators who traveled to the Olympics had to sleep outside or in tents. The ancient Greek Olympics were more than just sporting events. They were deeply intertwined with religious rituals and ceremonies. The opening ceremony included a grand procession of athletes, priests, and officials to the temple of Zeus, where sacrifices were made to gain the favor of the gods. The games themselves were considered offerings to the deities or gods, emphasizing the spiritual and cultural importance of the event. The ancient Olympics would continue for over 1,000 years, with the final games being recorded in 393 AD during the rule of Roman Emperor Theodosius. Olympia itself was struck by several earthquakes and flooding that had damaged many of the temples and buildings used for the games. That, combined with invasion by barbarian tribes, brought the games to an eventual end. The tradition of the athletic event would not be revived for over 1,500 years until 1896, when the modern Olympics began. The ancient Greek Olympics were more than just a series of athletic competitions. They were a reflection of the values, beliefs, and aspirations of an entire civilization. The legacy of the ancient Greek Olympics lives on in the modern Olympic Games, serving as a testament to the enduring power of sports to unite people from across the world. So with that, hopefully you learned something, and thanks for watching.